We need to oppose House File 669 and Senate File 583, granting utilities more leverage. Why are they pushing so hard against smaller solar users? And what's the big deal? Why are they running these ads? Oh my gosh, you're paying for their solar panels. Why are they making telephone calls? Why are they doing all of that? This represents a threat to Mid-American and Alliance profits in the future. That's what this is all about. It's a power grab.
It's something that's reducing our reliance on dirty fuels. Mid-American still owns or cooperates 6 coal plants in the state. This is another way for Iowans to get more of their energy from clean energy and avoid coal that is still a large part of the portfolio in the state. I am Jordan Oster. I'm with the Iowa Environmental Council.
To just be really blatant, it's about a PAC check for Linda Uppmeyer. That's what this is about.
I know.
This is
I wasn't going to bring it up.
I'm bringing it up.
I heard that.
I'm bringing it up because that's
Mid-American contributed a whole bunch of money to her election campaign. Let's put it on the table.
She told her members point blank, a lot of you wouldn't be here today without Mid-America. Remember that.
Why is this a question for our citizen legislators and not our full-time Iowa Utilities Board? Shouldn't they be the ones that address these issues and not the legislators?
The appropriate place for the utilities to take this would be the Iowa Utilities Board, where they could propose these tariffs. This is about putting it into the political body, and then it's about putting hundreds of thousands of dollars of dark money into a process to try to convince the legislature that these are pertinent arguments. We saw it last year with the process as well with energy efficiency. The utilities practically writing what they want to see, and they're getting at the legislative level instead of going through the IUB to make massive changes that the IUB has a very clear interest in. They don't want customers finding ways to trim their energy use or to make their homes and businesses more efficient. A solar installation or efficiency upgrade represents to them a long-term loss of potential revenue. I must note the author of this bill, Mid-American Energy, is not hurting. Last year they had a net profit of over $600 million in revenue.
My name is Fred Meharry, and I'm a retired school superintendent, and I've sold solar for about the last 6 years, so that's been my experience in this. Solar is an incredible resource. It shouldn't be Mid-American and Alliant and the largest companies in Iowa who take control of it. The energy that's generated by solar in Iowa is less than 1% of all the energy that's created. If these are approved, these will definitely take rural Iowa one step backward. Alliant right now is in the process of announcing rate increases of up to 25%. These two bills exempt the larger businesses. Mid-American, Alliant, Apple, Google, Microsoft, they're all exempted. It's okay for them to do whatever they choose to do with solar and to do large scale.
This is all an attempt for us to be able to be more green in this state.
When we create solar energy, we don't use a lot of extra water. We don't pollute the air. We do that in a more responsible way than by creating electricity through coal power plants or some other ways. I think we need to push back against these bills as soon as possible and as hard as possible. Everybody should be able to grow in solar together, and that it shouldn't be about allowing Mid-American and Alliant to call all the shots. It's already passed out of the Senate, but we need to contact our representatives in Iowa. So we can do this, but it's going to take all hands on deck to get it done. Thank you.
Is the cost of this line that I'm touching, is that not covered by my monthly service charge?
No.
That's just from there to here?
No, of course.
What about that profit that they're making? I'm $605 million in profit in 2018. How are they making that profit?
Transmission and distribution costs are covered under the energy cost adjustment on your bill.